This is CJ Como. I'm excited to announce the launch of a brand new podcast and an ebook called The P's to Success. This will cover 10 chapters, each starting with the letter P, on what I feel are some of the most important things that both a seasoned entrepreneur as well as an executive of a corporation need to pay attention to in order to ensure maximum success. For the purpose of that, Chapter 1, Purpose. What exactly is the purpose of why you are A, launching this new business venture, or B, operating the current business that you're involved in? So let's start with the young entrepreneur. There are multiple ways on how you can generate income, make money, and support yourself. Purpose takes on a whole different approach. It's the difference between playing amateur ball and professional ball. Most of you that are athletes out there know the difference and understand what it takes to be a professional athlete, the hours, the training, the diet that's involved in this thing, the mental toughness, all of those things that separate those people that we all cheer for on the sidelines, the difference between the professional athletes in all sports, and how is it that some of these people do what it is that they do. It's not easy. They spend hours and hours perfecting their craft. They are dedicated to their craft. They are intensely involved in their business. They pay attention to what they do. They watch footage of their action on the tape. These are people that have the best people in the world around them, from nutritionists to coaches to mental therapy associates. They take care of their body, they take care of their mind, and most important of all, they hone their craft on a day-to-day basis. That's the difference between a professional athlete and someone that is an amateur, is that fine line. When are you ready to cross that? In the world of business, you can either look at business as a hobby. Well, I'm going to go ahead and try this, which you might as well just flip a coin. Or you're going to say, you know what? I'm going to build something that's so epic in whatever space that you're focused on. And that business is going to have your name attached to it, and is going to have your flag, and is going to have your legacy because of what you have done towards it. Famous people have been involved in businesses that have resonated and become iconic. I've talked about this in the past. Steve Jobs with Apple. Absolute, not just a visionary, but a relentless perfectionist on every single part of how the products and services were made at Apple. From the outside exterior of the machinery to the interior of the machinery, Steve Jobs wanted to make sure that those products were so extraordinary, so exceptional, that when someone purchased an Apple, they were just in awe of the purchase and they stayed loyal. And most times they didn't pay attention to the price because they knew what they were getting. Phil Knight, great ambassador, great visionary, a man of great grit, started a company called Nike. When the running shoe industry was dominated by about one or two brands, he came out there and he did something, again, relentless, with passion and perseverance, and broke open a brand new market territory where others said, who are you to enter this marketplace? And last but not least, let's talk about Howard Schultz with Starbucks. Took a cup of coffee and turned it into an industry, a lifestyle. Starbucks' famous line is, we don't sell coffee, we sell the coffee experience. When you walk into Starbucks, yes, you're paying a premium brand, but you're also making a statement about yourself and about the environment that you're in and the people that you're around. These are the types of companies that have something that their competitors don't have. It's called purpose. When you as a corporate leader or as a CEO lose focus of the purpose and start thinking about the profit, you're going to miss the mark. You're going to miss the mark. Lots of great companies. I won't call you out on them because I'll be knocking on your door telling you who I am and what I do. But you will understand that when you have missed the purpose of what your business is all about, you think you're just selling a product. Reality, everybody sells a product. I don't care if it's motorcycles, blue jeans, or perfumes. What is it that separates that particular brand is the single focus of what the entrepreneur and the CEO wake up to and go to bed with every night, which is their purpose. The deep down rooted passion of why they get out and they do the things that they do, and they meticulously fall attention to the details of the business, is why many of those people become more successful than the competitors. It's not a matter of who's in your space. It's more about what do you do in your space. What is it that makes you different? What is your purpose? What is your passion? What is it that drives you? In turn, what you do resonates back to your customers. They'll know who you are by the quality of what you deliver at the end of the day. If you can't identify what your purpose is, day one, and if you can't identify today as a corporate CEO of a major corporation, private or public, I know lots of public companies that if I ask their CEO, what is your purpose? I think the CEO would take a few minutes and have to think about it because he's going to think profit. It is not profit. Profit comes if you have purpose. But if you try to drive profits to try to establish purpose, you're putting the horse in front of the cart. Think about it. There's more coming up. The P's to Success. Good luck.